This is week 1 drip check, and I'm Amateur Lore. We're taking a look at some of the cleanest uniforms from this week of college football. If I missed any, be sure to let me know in the comments. Anyway, leave a like and a sub if you rock with this kind of content. Now let's jump right into the video. We're starting this edition of Drip Check with the school my cousin's husband works for, East Carolina. They matched up against NC State in week 1 Thursday night, and we're rocking these absolute smoke shows of a uni. If you watched last week's Drip Check, y'all already know I like the color purple, and the Pirates purple and gold combo are some of the best in the entire country. They came out with the V-Lone white tops and some purple bottoms. I'd be lying if I said I really gave a damn about the unis though. My favorite part about this fit had to be the caps the Pirates were rocking. I don't know if it's because I've been watching a lot of One Piece. We're in LBAF right now, things are getting crazy, but Pirates just do it for me. And East Carolina had their logo, their Jolly Rogers, slapped right across the sides of their all-purple helmets with the yellow face mask to finish it all off. When it comes to logos, ECU is one of the coolest ones to me. A badass skull and bones with ECU and a nice gold font on the straw hat. I don't want to say these lids are the best ones of week 1 already since it's only the first entry in this video. And while I'm recording, it's Thursday, so we still have a lot more fits coming down the runway. But right now, ECU is in first. I only got the lids though. Their overall fits were cool, but nothing insane. Let me show NC State some love before I move on. They didn't do anything too crazy, just all red uniforms. I will say their helmets were somewhat interesting to me for a little bit. I'm not sure if they've rocked something like that before, but having NC State pressed across the side of the helmet in cursive was pretty appealing to my eyes. Just a nice simple look. Yo, y'all are all going to start calling me Nepo Lore. I know I just showed some love to my cousin and whatever she and her husband got going on over at ECU, and now we're sliding over to Tampa to my other cousin's school, USF. Did y'all see the USF Bulls coming out of the all-black fits against Boise State? Looking like a bunch of Cardi fans. Real spill, I have no clue if they've ever wore these jerseys before, but from what I saw in week 1, straight flames. Black on black is always fire. Come on, we've all wore all black before 90-degree weather, and if you haven't, you're not someone I want to be friends with. Overall, solid fit and an even better performance. Who else expected the Bulls to put belt to ass on the Broncos? I know I didn't. As a Gator fan, I'm kind of worried about our game versus them. They look legit. Let's slide over to Eugene Crab's house and peep these Oregon Ducks fits real quick. Okay, so I kind of have a dilemma. When it comes to the uniforms that Oregon rocked in week 1, I really like them, but at the same time I hate them. I love you, I hate you face ass. That's me right now. These skins are loud as fuck. Wait, did I say skins? My bad. I'm playing a little Fortnite while making this video. What I meant to say is these uniforms are loud as fuck. And for those who know me, I'm not that big of a fan of crazy loud uniforms. But come on, if there was 2 crazy bright colors that go well together, it has to be yellow and green. Just look at Green Bay, the Oakland Athletics, the Supersonics, shit, even Baylor. It always looks good, at least 85% of the time to me. Oh yeah, I also can't forget about the helmets. All yellow with the green duck wings, clean. They're not my favorite Oregon helmets. That would have to be the white ones with the green O and the orange face mask, but these are not too shabby in their own right. Some people might find these unis just way too bright and out there, and I can see where you're coming from. I feel that way too, but on certain days they just do it for me, like today. Is anybody here watching this video a Mormon? Comment down below. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's slide over to Provo, Utah, or as I like to call it, MILF Slayer University. I had a subscriber of mine give me a heads up that the BYU Cougars are going to be rocking some cool unis. And usually I'm a little skeptical when subscribers talk to me about their favorite college football team because they're obviously going to be a little bit of bias there. But I'm glad to say my man was not capping with this. The Cougars came out looking nice. Shout out to all my MILFs that were in attendance. As for BYU, their uniforms were also nice. I'm so used to seeing BYU rocking the light blue color, so seeing them in a darker, more navy blue definitely was aesthetically pleasing to say the least. I wouldn't mind at all if BYU started rocking these uniforms more often. I know the powder blue is a staple for BYU football, but hear me out, those navy uniforms are just too clean not to throw them into the rotation at least a couple times during the season. Let's learn a little bit of college football history during this next entry. So Tulane hosted Northwestern this past weekend and took their manhood while doing it, but that's another story. Anyway, during the Green Wave's matchup versus Northwestern, they wanted to do something special to honor their 2005 football team, who had to play 5 of their home games from that season all at random stadiums across Louisiana and Alabama because of Hurricane Katrina. And they planned on honoring that team that year by rocking their all-white uniforms with solid green helmets. I think that's really cool and dope, but there's a problem. The Northwestern football team wasn't going for all of that. I'm not sure who decides what uniforms their team is wearing for that day, but for some reason whoever was in charge of laying out the Wildcats uniform like your mom does when you're a little kid and you have school the next day must have either had a terrible argument with their wife or just be the biggest dick in all of college football. Because even though Tulane let them know in advance what they were trying to do for that game, Northwestern still ended up rocking all white anyway, even though they knew Tulane wanted to rock white to honor their 2005 football team. So instead we got to see the Green Wave in green tops with white bottoms that have a touch of light blue on them with all green helmets that lacks any logo. I'd be lying if I said they didn't look like the New York Jets, but other than that, these fits are pretty solid. You gotta love that the unis mean something to the football team and city. It's just not a bunch of random colors thrown together, and the fact that Tulane whooped all over Northwestern make these unis even stand out more to me when you add in all of the lore. This next one might throw some people off, but we have to look at UConn's drip from their game against Central Connecticut. I really don't have much to say besides damn, these uniforms look crispy as fuck. Solid navy blue jerseys with the white chrome heart pants on, and to top it all off, my favorite part of the drip, those all navy blue helmets with the Huskies logo welded right on the side. I'm not sure if that's UConn's alternate logo or whatever, but man, that Husky just looks so sharp on the side of the helmet. It's my favorite part of the entire outfit. No cap, if that wasn't a part of this overall uniform, I wouldn't have looked at it twice and it wouldn't be in this video. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm kind of a simp for cool helmets. Going to the other side of the country, I need to, before I end this video, show some love to these absolute classics of college football uniforms from the Washington Huskies. What did y'all expect? I said at the very beginning of this video, I have a thing for teams that rock purple. Purple might be my favorite color, and the Huskies, which this is weird because I swear I didn't plan on covering back-to-back teams with the name Huskies, but just like me, let's consider it a happy accident. The purple and gold on this uniform complement each other so well. You have the more dark purple on the jerseys and the face masks of the helmets, and then you have these bright gold Docker style pants with a gold lid. It legit looks like the Washington Huskies are royalty and the gold lid is their crown, letting the Big Ten know that Washington is their domain, and any intruders will be punished with defeat in their win-loss column. Love the look, it was very pleasing to the eye seeing it on TV.